Welcome to the CAA Centre in Brampton, Ontario, home of the former Brampton Beast. But here it's going to be host of a tournament, and the under-18 AA Tours will play off their first game against the Cheektawoga Warriors. And it's going to be Shearer in goal for Cheektawoga, and Anderson Selkirk getting his first game here, and he's going to have to ride it on his own as Brett Foreman has an equipment issue. Here comes a pass to fire that one out. Trying to get this on the other end as Cole went for the first hit of the game. Here comes Adam Malosh, one of the newer players. Drop pass! Scores! Happy birthday, Logan Jackman, as he fires it past the blocker hand of Hearn to make it 1-0 early. A 17th birthday gift right off the bat for Logan Jackman as he gets his first of the tournament, going high over the blocker hand of Hearn. Here comes a chance to dump that into the corner. So it is Hearn in net for Cheektawoga. As mentioned, Anderson Selkirk will be the only goalie for the under-18 AA Tours here. Tours are going to get a big break also, as they don't play until 9:45 tonight. Face-off will be off to the left now of Hearn in the Cheektawoga goal. And Aiden Howard will lose that draw on the offensive end, with Cameron Ryan out there on the left side as well, trying to get this out of his own end. Good. Hodgins tried to keep it in, but here comes a 2-on-1 back up the other way. The pass is broken up nicely there by the Tours defense to take that one away. And now they'll start it back up the other way, as Tyus Salter was the one that started that out with the block pass, making sure that didn't make its way back across to the right side of the net. Here comes a chance up through center now. Number 97 will put that in here for Cheektawoga. Right back in behind the net. Lead pass up here for Cameron Ryan. Almost hopped over his stick here. Up through center now for Giro with a lead pass. Good poke there to try and get it up here for Morrow. Up through center. That's a Mero up through center, tried to pick up that pass, as Nakarado will dump that in for Cheektawoga from their own end, taking this off the boards. Here comes a chance now for number 15, taking this around the net. He had a pass out in front, going over the stick, and that shot from the line went wide. Selkirk had to dive back into his position as that puck took the bounce off the back end boards. Losing his footing there, and still dumping it into the corner, back in behind the net. Goes Gage forward after that loose puck. Ford coming back to AA after playing a couple years of AAA, but is really going to add to a sturdy defense here with the under-18 AA team. Here comes a chance. Stano also played AAA last year for the Clarington team. That goes behind the net. And that'll come around the other side, trying to get this out of his own end. There's a late pass for Connor Cole up through center. Cole trying to split through, and he got stood up, couldn't go with the puck. Around the net it goes here for Cheektawoga, trying to start a 3-on-2 back up the other way. They've got number 7 as the trailer and couldn't get a pass there to him. Selkirk trying to stop that one. Here comes a chance back up the other way. Connor Cole on his backhand clears it, and Aiden Bristol coming after that loose puck to try and get it from behind the goal. Bristol put some pressure on his man. Here comes Stano. Stano over there for Logan Jackman, can't get it out. Here comes a shot. Right pad stop there. The first key save there by Selkirk. Trying to dump this into the zone. Gets around the defender, trying to get around that last line of defense was Blake Smith. And Jackman is hit into the boards, trying to get back on his feet. We're getting our first penalty of the game. Jackman back on his feet, and he went for the tip, but it was too high. And now Cheektawoga touched that up, and the Tours will go to their first power play. Springer is in the box now for Cheektawoga. Face-off will be off to the left of Hearn. Face-off got one, gauge forward from Milosh, one over his stick, and gets cleared past his man down the ice. Selkirk's got to stop this behind his own goal. For a gauge forward from behind his own net. Forward with a lead pass up through center as Jackman tries to find Cole. Milosh out there as well, but it goes back into the Tours end for forward. Gauge forward now for Jackman, the lone goal scorer. Scored about a minute here into the game. That goes down the ice, and that is going to go for icing. Face-off will be now after the icing call off to the right of Anderson Selkirk, won by the Toros in their own end. Getting it back here for forward to try and get it out of his own zone. Going off the boards there from Milosh, but it got broken up. Gauge forward gets it again. Forward isn't going to be able to do anything with it, so he goes to the other side for his defensive partner. They try and put it in, but he lost his footing before he could dump it in. That was Milosh. Milosh now trying to pick this back up again with Cole and Cameron Ryan. Blake Smith out there. Kept in from the line. They're going to use the other side. Here comes Stano. Shot! That gets stopped by Hearn, and the rebound can't get buried by Cole. That's going to come out over the line and picked up by the Toros at center. Keeping it from his own zone, they'll start this out. Here comes to the other side. He's going to split through the D and make his way through with Legacy and Ryan out there. Stano's shot, good block, and gets cleared by Cooper Hodgins. Right back down the ice. Not enough for icing though. And Tours are still on their power play anyway. That goes behind the net. Well, they'll start this out with only 15 seconds left on the penalty to Springer. Up through center. Here comes a chance now for Cheektawoga. Big hit there by Aiden Howard as he took his man into the bench area from behind the net. Hodgins trying to keep control of it. Almost lost it there from behind their own net. Will chip it behind the goal. Set up in front. That goes over the stick, and here come the Toros clearing that away. 4 minutes left to go here in period number 1. It's a 10-minute first period and 15 minutes in the second and third. Howard went for another big hit there in the corner. Cheektawoga can't get that loose puck. Hodgins will. He'll spring it free for Cameron Ryan to try and cut through. Ryan with a pass out in front for Tavish Legacy. Trying to put that one in from the side. From behind the net. Good spin move here by Giro. Giro gets it back to the line. Here comes a shot. That goes wide. Salter coming in from the line to try and keep it in. Put it behind the net there for Cameron Ryan. Walking it out. Went for a pass for Legacy. It couldn't get to him. Here comes some two back up the other way with number 66 leading it in all the way down the ice. And it'll go for icing. So now the face-off will come off to the right of the Cheektawoga goal. And it gets one there cleanly and dumped out of their own end. But it looks like we might have another face-off if this has enough mustard, but it won't have enough mustard to reach the icing line. From behind the goal, Ty Salter. Salter tried to get it out of his own end. Got it up there. Tried to get it up there for Hudson Morrow. As that's behind the net now for Cheektawoga. Back to the line. They look to get it back there for Holst. Here's a shot. That might have cut the left pad there of Selkirk. Parker Rusler out there as well to try and get it out of his own end. Here comes Mero. Hudson Mero with the left pass there for Parker Rusler. Rusler over the line. His shot got blocked on the way through. Connor Cole with it now at center, but it's going to be offside. They had to wait for Parker Rusler to get back up over the line. Up through center now. Good drop pass here. Quick shot, high and wide and over the goal. Karam's right back here at center. Toes trying to bring this in with Connor Cole. Here comes a chance now for Cheektawoga, but it's in offside. Face-off just outside the line, and the Warriors win that draw. Here comes a chance to move it out of his own end. He's got to get around the defender. Gets knocked down here from center by Adam Milosh. Now Bristol with it. Uses his defensive partner as they try and get it out. Bristol with Milosh tipping that in. Now it's Rogers with it for Cheektawoga. Sees the pressure on here by Connor Cole. Rogers again will take it behind his own net. 1-0 in favor of the Toros. They scored an early one with the goal by Logan Jackman. Here comes a chance from behind the net, setting it up in front. Aiden Bristol steals it away as he gets it up through center over the stick on the other side. Dumped in there by Rogers and behind the net. Bristol, he was almost taken into the boards there by Firth as it goes behind the net. From behind the goal, he goes on his backhand, not out of the zone, but good play to chip that one away through center by Connor Cole. Out of their own end they come. Firth with it now. Dumps it back in, gets it over the linesman and back in the corner. Selkirk has got to leave that behind his own net. And away they come now with Milosh. Adam Milosh. Backhand gets knocked down and Cheektawoga send that in the last minute of play of period number 1. Bristol trying to get to that loose puck in behind the goal. It'll come around the boards, but now it gets picked up at center and dumped back in by Smith. Tavish Legacy out there to try and do something here with it. Bristol from his own end. Torres moving it around well. Here comes Legacy with it. The pass is tipped in, and that's going to go up into the netting into the bench area. Torres got a 2-minute man on the ice penalty, and it'll be served by Bristol. With 22 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Cheektawoga get to go to their power play now. Throwing this 1-0. An early goal by Jackman. Here comes a chance now to get this out of his own end. Good spin away there by number 71. Shot on net. Didn't make it through. Good block and sent down the ice. Hearn's got to come out here to play this in his own end. And he drops it off. Here they come from their own zone with a lead pass. That lead pass goes right on goal, and Selkirk is able to make that save and freeze it up. 0.9 seconds left on the clock, so it'll pretty much drop the puck, and that'll be the end of period number 1. The only goal scorer in that first period belongs to Logan Jackman as the Toros take a 1-0 lead after one period, but still have to kill off 1:38 to start the second. So now we'll just kick off this period number 2 with Aiden Howard winning that opening draw, backhanded deep into the Cheektawoga zone. From behind their own net, they'll start this out. Look to find some open room up through center, but here comes a chance now from out of their own end. Flip pass, that's going to be offside. They had to get their skates back at the blue line, and Toros just scoop that up and just send it down the ice. Back into the corner it goes. They'll scoop that from his own end. Drop pass, looking to get around the defender here of Aiden Howard. Jackman out there as well. Here comes a chance back up the other way. Going to put the brakes on and set it up. That's going to be chipped back to the line here for Persanoff. Back here to the line. It'll come here to the other side for number 8. Shot on net. Just wide of the goal. Trying to pick this up off the back end boards. And get away from the defender as the captain here for Cheektawoga. Number 15. With some nice moves from the face-off circle. Shot! Stopped there by Selkirk. And he's going to find it just in time to hold it up. So now Tavish Legacy will come out and take this big defensive draw in the Toros end. Won by Cheektawoga. Going to look for a shot here. Going to use Austin on the other side. Austin gets it back to the line with Rogers. Rogers and Austin on the line here for the Warriors. Shot on net. That might have caught the stick hand there of Anderson Selkirk. From behind the goal now. Firth. He can't shoot. Back to the line for Rogers. Rogers shot. Stopped there by Selkirk as he makes that save. Trying to get this out of their own end. And they'll clear it away, and the penalty to the Toros is over. But there goes the whistle as the puck went out of play. So now Austin's going to come in here to take this draw for Cheektawoga off to the right of Selkirk. It's a bouncing puck, and Dennis puts it behind the goal for Firth. Firth out in front. Nobody there. Kept in from the line, though. Around the boards it goes now for Dennis, trying to get that loose puck. Firth as well. Firth and Dennis digging after it here for Cheektawoga. Around the boards here for Cameron Ryan, who can't get it out. Tavish Legacy with a big hit there on Firth. Just got enough of him to knock him off his feet. Here comes a chance now for the Warriors up through center. Let out by Rogers. Rogers is bringing his way in, and we're going to get a whistle for interference. So, Toro's power play, a chance to extend their lead, which is 1-0. Scored that goal early in the first period. Look for more. Cooper Hodgins had control of the puck. Back down low for Cameron Ryan, now to the other side. Going to try and walk it out. From the side of the net, it's going to be Aiden Howard off to the side. Going to look from the left side now for Cooper Hodgins. Here's that one. Tried to get that pass over there for Legacy. Didn't get to him. That gets dumped right on goal to Selkirk, who steers it away for Hodgins. From his own end. Cooper Hodgins with a lead pass now for Sam Stano up through center. Stano will bring this in with a pass as it goes here to the other side for Aiden Howard. And Howard gets taken into the boards. He'll get back up on his feet though. Stano with that loose puck. Walking it out back to the line. Over the stick of Hodgins. It was too high for him to handle, but he'll win the race back to pick it up. Gets it back here for Stano at center. Sam Stano through center ice, trying to get through three Warriors. Makes his way through like a Warrior, but finally loses it. And that gets sent down the ice back into the Toros end, killing off more time on this penalty to Firth. Tavish Legacy from behind his own goal. Legacy's lead pass is tape to tape for Cameron Ryan. Or Gage Ford. Ford trying to bring this in with a pass. Over here to the side, it goes right on goal, stopped by Hearn. Around the boards and out. Jackman scooping it up here at center ice. Logan Jackman through center ice now with a drop pass. And here they come up through center. Dropping it in there was Connor Cole behind the net. And Hearn will fire it around his own side. Knocked off on the wall by Milosh, but found by Cheektawoga and sent down the ice. This is going to be a race to the puck, and they're going to win that race. Backhanded pass over here to the side. Here comes a chance now to set it up in front, hit the back end boards. Lead pass. It's taken by Milosh at center and now brings it in. Adam Milosh. Milosh to the net. That'll go wide on the redirection. Kept in here by the Toros, but now turned away. Hit that with a pass for Firth, way over his mark, or that could have been a clear break for Firth. Back up the other way now, trying to start a 2-on-1, but they turn it over instead. Milosh couldn't get to that loose puck, big hit on the other side. Trying to pick this up here was Pezelinski, number 71. That's as close as I'm getting on that name. Here comes a chance now up through center. A lead pass picked up here by Tyler Salter. Salter shot on net. Didn't make it through. It got blocked. Thrown to the net this time. And Hearn will scoop it with the glove hand. 10 minutes exactly left to go. So we played 5 minutes exactly here, period number 2. Still 1-0 in favor of the Toros. Salter shot. Didn't make it through. It got blocked. Maybe by his own player right in front. That's going to go down the ice though. And we'll get another face-off in the Cheektawoga zone. Face-off is coming off to the left of the goal. Trying to win it back here for Stano. His shot got blocked. Still loose backhanded shot going wide. Parker Rusler from behind the net. He's going to serve a penalty now as he took down his man behind the goal. So Cheektawoga go to the power play on the tripping call. Face-off is coming off to the left now of Selkirk, who gets ready in the goal. From behind the net, that is Sam Stano trying to keep that alive on the corner. He's getting some help. Trying to get it free there was Jackson Giro as well. And Giro will fire that around the ice and down the goal. Mero was going after it as well. He'll let his man take it from behind the goal now. Slip pass up through center. They're trying to dump this in. That'll go back in behind the Cheektawoga net. Trying to leave it in behind the goal. Giro trying to get away at that loose puck. That is number 98. That's a Mero trying to get to that loose puck as well. Back in the zone. Stano coming after it. And Stano's pass hit the man. Here comes Giro dumping that in as Jackson Giro just saw that opportunity to dump it on goal and just goes off on a change. Kills off more time. Trying to split through the defender. Cameron Ryan doing his job to try and get to that loose puck. And here comes Petrozzini. Petrozzini with a pass. That is here for Lynch. Lynch trying to do something here with the puck, the captain. Back to the line for Petrozzini. Over here to the side now for Holst. Here's a shot, and they score from the side of the net as he goes top shelf. And they make Parker Rusler pay for the tripping penalty and we're tied at 1. Face off now here from center. That is Gage Ford dropping it back here to the line. Looking for a lead pass up through center for Connor Cole, taking off his stick. And here comes it in Bristol over here for Ford. Gage Ford trying to get it out of his own end, sees the pressure on by Austin. The lead pass here for Tavish Legacy is tipped in. Back in behind the goal it goes. Connor Cole trying to sweep it away on the left side. Ford trying to do his job, good backhand pass to keep it in the zone. Looking to do something here with the puck. It's Connor Cole. Cole from behind the net. Tried to get away from the defender. Had some help with Legacy. Lead pass. Here comes a chance now for Firth. As he takes it in the corner, Bristol will follow him. Bristol tried to do something with the puck. Back to the line now with a shot by Smith is blocked. Couldn't get it up there for the Toros Smith. Blake, or he might have been off to the races. And here comes Blake Smith. Has his drop passes taken away, but here comes another chance. Tavish Legacy couldn't do anything with the puck as he was hooked up a little bit. There's a shot that goes up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And it stays here in the Cheektawoga zone. Back to the line for Sam Stano. Stano a shot over the mark. Salter keeps it in with a shot. That gets up and over the net and wide. Chance to clear. It's not going to happen. Kicked in. Jackman looking for that loose puck. He couldn't bat it down in the slot area. Salter isn't going to keep this one in. They're going to try and flip away from Salter, but they flip it into their own bench area. Face-off got won by the Toros, and now here's Sam Stano after it. Stano will dump this in. Right back into the corner. From behind the net they start it. Coming around the boards, trying to get this out of his own end. There's Malash on the other side. Trying to set it up here for Jackman from behind. It's thrown out of front, got steered aside there by Hearn as it's behind the goal now. Clearing it, not out. Good job by Logan Jackman. Cutting in, drops it down low. Jackman couldn't get to that loose puck. Still trying to find it here. Here's Aiden Howard, a shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Around the boards now for Jackman to try and keep it in on the boards. Jackman doing everything he can to get that puck free. He's getting some help as everybody's in there trying to dig it out. Goes back in behind the net. Coming around the boards now for a chance to clear it away over the head and knocked downhill by Ty Salter. Salter's pass off the boards to try and bring it in. Here comes a chance to get around Hudson Miro. Lead pass by Aiden Howard, couldn't reach Miro. At center as that gets put back in. Selkirk will stop it from behind. Cameron Ryan drops it off here for Miro. Hudson Miro brings this in. He's getting hooked up, and that is going to be a penalty coming to Cheektawoga. It's going to be the Captain Lynch going off to the box for the hook. So here's a power play chance now for the Toros to get back that power play goal that was scored against them. Here comes a chance to fire it around, and that'll come out through center. Picked up here by Ford as he has to start it from his own end. Over here to the side, it's going to be back into the corner now. Getting followed in behind the net by Jackman. Looking to do something now with the puck. Logan Jackman from his own end will start this out with a stretch pass up through center. They're going to try and bring it in up over the line. Setting it up here for a chance. Had to stay on his feet. Jackman picks that up. Logan Jackman back down low for Gage Ford. He didn't shoot it. Dropped it off instead. Back to the line again. Ford now for Jackman. Jackman a shot. Tipped on the way through. Didn't make it in. Malash. Adam Malash with it now to try and get free. Malash walked right out but couldn't do anything with the puck. From behind the goal is Connor Cole. Back to the line for Gage Ford. Ford now for Malash. Shot as it couldn't get tipped from the side. Back to the blue line it goes. Jackman through screen. Stopped there by Hearn on that chance. Face-off comes off to the right now of Hearn. Gets one easily by Aiden Howard for Sam Stano. but Stano had pressure on him immediately and gets it dumped down the ice. Behind the goal goes Cooper Hodgins after it now. Hodgins keeping it from behind, and now lead pass up here for Stano. Sam Stano through center ice, tries to lead the rush in. It's a drop pass now to the other side for Tavish Legacy. Legacy taking it behind, it takes a bump. Trying to win this battle, back for Legacy again. Tavish Legacy from his own zone, got it back here to the line for Hodgins. Hodgins' shot is wide. Cameron Ryan collides there with the Cheektawoga player as they try and keep it alive. Ryan trying to make his way back to his feet. That goes down the ice and goes back to the corner. Hodgins from his own end. Cooper Hodgins from his own zone will keep that in behind the net as they look for a lead pass. Stano again tried to pick that up as they try and dump it in. That was slipped back into the toes, and now for Stano. Sam Stano over here to the other side. They're going to look for a pass up through center as Stano gets this again. Picked up here by Cheektawoga as they bring it in. Trying to shoot this way to the front of the net. Taken away here by Giro. Here comes Jackson Giro up through center. He's going to lead it in. Giro shot. That goes wide. It might have hit a stick. Kept in here by Miro though. Big hit there by Giro as he knocked his man off the puck. But here's Firth. Firth isn't going to win that battle against Salter as Salter flips it away. Chip back into the toes, and now for Aiden Bristol. Bristol from behind his own net tried to move it around. Kept in by Cheektawoga. Shot steered up into the netting by the stick of Selkirk and out of play. Connor Cole now coming here to take the draw off to the right, off to the left. Selkirk, who gets ready in the goal. It's behind the net. Cheektawoga will pick up that loose puck. Trying to back in this out, high off glass. It couldn't get kept in there, and now here comes a chance for Logan Jackman. Jackman with some speed, got hooked up, keeps control of the puck. Jackman, Bristol, shot! Stopped there by Hearn on that shot through screen. Face-off now was off to the left, and they'll clear this away against Salter. Ty Salter tried to pick up that loose puck. Out comes Selkirk to play it. He'll play it away off the boards here for a chance. Up through center they come now with Milosh. Adam Milosh tried to make his way in. Drop pass! That goes wide. Connor Cole couldn't get to it. Here comes a chance on the other side. Bringing it up over the line. Going to look to shoot it. Good job by Ford. Pushed him wide. Pushed him wide as he tried to keep his man right here in front of us is Gage Ford. From behind is Connor Cole to try and get to the loose puck. Trying to set it up in front. Bristol was there to break that up. As they slap it around again, Milosh can't get it out. Can't shoot that right to the front of the net. Here comes Bristol again. High off the glass and out of the zone. Now brought in here by Spalding. So here comes Spalding. Pass to the side, and that was a great opportunity for the Warriors. And there's a big hit there in the corner. And that is going to be a stoppage in play. Face-off was here from center. Have to do it over here again. Trying to get this loose puck. It's a lead pass up here for Tavish Legacy, who dumps it deep. 45 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Legacy tried to knock that down. Coming around the side, they went for the hit. Trying to keep that in. They put that back in behind the goal. Right to the side, can't set that up in front of the net. Cheektawoga up through center with a pass. Trying to get around Gage Ford, who's going to try and stand him up. Ford trying to get it out of his own end. Couple whacks away at it to try and get it out. And 20 seconds left to go here in period number 2 of a 1-1 hockey game. Aiden Howard tried to get away from the defender. From behind the net goes Tavish Legacy after it now. Legacy trying to win the battle. It comes free from Miro. Legacy can't do something with the puck. That is going to do it for period number 2. We're going to go to the third between these two teams. Tied up at 1 in their first game each for this best of best tournament. So here we go now to pick off period number 3 from the CAA Centre in Brampton, Ontario for game number 1 for each team in this best of the best tournament for under 18 AA Jackman opened up the scoring in the first period, but Cheektawoga had an answer with a power play goal in the second. Tours looking for their lead back as they went for the 5-hole, stopped by Hearn. Around the boards it goes, kept in from the line, a shot. Getting blocked, this could lead to 2-on-1 back the other way. With Salter the only one back, but Hodgins will join the rest as well. Shot! Wide and going over the mark. Picked up here by Cheektawoga as they dump that in. Anderson Selkirk will drop that back in behind the net. Here comes a chance. He almost lost it from behind his own goal. Comes a chance to shoot it right to the front of the net. Cameron Ryan chipping this out. Over the stick here at center as Firth tries to pick this up. Firth dumps it in. And this is going to be touched up here by Hodgins for a penalty. Cameron Ryan is the one that gets the penalty here. So Cheektawoga already have a power play goal in the game. Going to look for their first lead of the game now as they go to work on their power play. But good work here at center to try and stick to his man, but Lynch gets free. Lynch is trying to make his way in and couldn't do it, but now we're getting another throw-as penalty, and it'll be a 2-man advantage. Legacy's the one that gets the penalty there. Face-off will be off to the left of Selkirk. So big chance now for Cheektawoga. Trying to shoot this, can't do it. Look to go back to the line for Holst. Holst over here to the side. Looking to shoot it. Here comes a shot. Got a piece of Selkirk. Toros have got to be on their game now, trying to kill off a 2-man advantage. That's a good way to do it. Hearn will drop this from behind his own net. Holst was on that loose puck, will drop it away. Now up through center they come. Trying to skate it in. He'll put the brakes on. Can't do anything with the puck though. Petrzyski drops it off for Holst. Holst's passes in the feet. Toros get it, dump it down. That's going to be a high stick there by Cheektawoga as they touch it up. Still 1:02 left to go in the first penalty. 1:14 left to go on the second penalty to Legacy. Rogers from his own end will start this out. He's going end to end. Rogers has control of the puck here for the Warriors. Trying to drop this off on a drop hand pass. From the face-off circle. Back for Rogers. Rogers returns the favor. Here comes the chance. And they score from the side of the net for the Warriors as they take their first lead of the game. Face off here from center and Hodgins scoops that up. Harder on the boards and out. Rogers tries to knock that down back in his own end. Rogers from his own zone will skate this away as he's going to skate this up through center and try and bring it in. Rogers is getting around Hodgins to try and throw this up in front. Taking off his feet and fired away down the ice. Cheektawoga goalie Hearn coming out here to stop it. We'll leave it in behind the net, and here comes a chance to hang on to that puck. Dropped off, and here they come out through center. Jackman's going to try and stick to his man before he can make his way around him. Aiden Bristol will pick this back up in his own end. Along with Ford. Jackman trying to do something here with the puck. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Legacy. Rogers shot. Stopped there by Selkirk. Penalties over to Legacy as he's out of the box. Toros couldn't kill off the 2-man advantage though, as they did score with Cameron Ryan in the box as well to get their lead. Off the boards, off the back end, trying to throw this up in front, taken away there by Aiden Howard behind the goal. Shot, hit a stick and went wide. Trying to pick this up there is Howard again. Around the boards it goes. Trying to get it out of his own end. That is picked up here by Spalding, and Spalding is held up there and taken down by Gage Ford, and here comes Bristol with it. Bristol couldn't do anything with the puck as it's behind the goal, setting up in front. From their own end, he starts it out. Trying to start something here and get around the defender is Adam Malosh. Malosh, backhand, stopped there by Hearn as he'll hold on to it. Face-off now is off to the left. Giro is the one that took that draw. from behind. They try and set it up in front. Hard around the boards, and that'll get cleared past Hodgins, and right here at center is Stano. Sam Stano from his own end will fire it away. Not out of his own end, no. Picking this up again there was Hodgins. He can't clear it. Here comes a chance. Great stop there by Selkirk. In close, and he keeps this one at a 1-goal game. So now the face-off will come play. Off to the right of Selkirk. Trying to win this right to the front of the net. And that gets redirected wide. It's still loose from the side, and they'll jam it in to take a 3-1 lead. Face-off gets won by Cheektawoga in their own end. Nacarado trying to clip this out of his own zone, and here comes a chance now to get it out. They're looking for Cameron Ryan out in front of the net, and it's not going to find him. Here comes a chance now for the Warriors out of their own end. Trying to get around that defender there was Stano and couldn't do anything with it. Hodgins trying to pick it up here in his own zone. It's a turnover to Lynch. Lynch's pass is off here to the side. Tipping it back in behind the net goes Stano after it. Can't get it out. Right to the front of the net, and that's going to get tipped wide off to the left side. Hodgins does his job to knock his man off the puck there in the left corner. Setting it up in front here for the Tours as they clear this away. That's going to hop all the way down the ice, and it won't be icing. Cameron Ryan tried to put pressure on his man. From their own zone now is Nacarado. Nacarado up through center. He can't gets around Hudson Merrow. And here comes a chance now for the Toros back up the other way with Merrow. Loses it to first though as they look to dump it back in. Nacarado will pick this up from his own end and get it over here to the other side. Nacarado again. Lead pass was almost broken up in the feet there of Dennis, who puts that in. Gage forward with a lead pass now for Legacy as they look to start this from their own end. It's knocked down here by Smith, who's going to dump that right back in. He's going to hop right to Selkirk, who's going to take it away, and we'll get a whistle. Face-off gets won there by the Toros. Right at center, Tyus Salter trying to clear it away. Up through center there was Hudson Morrow. From their own end, it's Rogers with it. Lead pass now for Zent, who brings it in. Zent shot, right past save, rebound! As that goes up and wide, as he couldn't bury it from the side of the net, but another chance. Back to the line for Rogers. Rogers shot, stopped there and held on to into the crest area of Selkirk. Face off now coming off to the left of the Toros end. Rogers puts it in behind. Here comes a chance to throw it up in front. Zent went for that lead pass, went over his stick. Toros coming back up the other way. Malosh is going to join the rush as well. There's a shot that's going wide. Coming around the boards now, taking it off the boards was Spalding coming in, and he scores right through the 5-hole to make it 4-1. Face-off gets won there by Cheektawoga. Holst will move it over here to the side. Lead pass is up through center to try and dump it in. He'll come up over the line now. Giro was getting held onto. That's going to be cause for a penalty. And the Toros go to the power play down 3 with a hooking call. Face-off is off to the left now of the Cheektawoga's end. Fired away, and this is going to go wide of the net, but Holst is going to win this battle in behind the goal. Holst setting it up as he looked for the short-handed opportunity. Dumped down the ice right to Hearn, who's going to make that save. And with Milosh coming in, he'll hold it up. Connor Cole now to take the draw off to the left of Hearn. Won easily by Cheektawoga. Can't get it out. Sam Stano kept that in. Stano shot to the net. And that's going to tip wide. Blake Smith on it now. Smith setting it up for Cole. Couldn't jam it in from the side. Here's Smith again. Blake Smith back to the line for Sam Stano. Stano over here to the other side now for Raiden Bristol. Bristol shot to the net. As he went for the side pass, got broken up and sent down the ice. And here comes Selkirk to leave that in behind his own goal. Looking to set this up, and Bristol will take it from behind his own net. It's been all Cheektawoga here in this third period as they took advantage of a two-man advantage to make things 2-1. And then 2 more goals were added after that. And right now the Tours have found themselves in a 4-1 hole with only 6 minutes left to go. But with a power play, back to the line for Bristol. Aiden Bristol to the other side now for Sam Stano. Shot to the net. And Parker Rusler couldn't tip that. Found by the Warriors and sent down the ice. Back into the corner now comes Zent after it. Zent is off to the left side. He fires it wide. Stano coming after it now. Back and behind the goal goes Bristol after that loose puck. Harder on the side now for Stano to try and get it out of his own end. But it's Connor Cole with it now. Cole trying to start this from his own end with a lead pass. It comes to the side now for Cameron Ryan. Cam Ryan shot. Stopped there by Hearn, who will hold on to that. Tavish Legacy now to take the draw. With only 5 seconds left to go on this power play. Found by Cheektawoga and sent down the ice. It's going to die right at the face-off circle, and they'll start their side of their own end. With some nice moves to try and take it from behind his own goal. Got to keep control of that as he sees a man coming on. Here comes Miro. Up through center they come. Play here is in the Toros end. Under 5 minutes left to go here in period number 3 now. Cameron Ryan coming after this loose puck with a lead pass. The pass from Miro is going to brought it in. Hudson Miro shot. Blocked away there by Hearn, who makes that save. This leads to a 2-on-1 back up the other way. With Spalding. Spalding shot is stopped there by Anderson Selkirk from behind the net. Trying to jam this in from the side. Lead pass was broken up. Big play there by Rogers. Shot on net. And that might have caught the blocker hand of Selkirk. Trying to get this loose puck out. Up through center they come, and here comes a chance now for Tavish Legacy there with a shot. Blocked away by Hearn. Kept in by Aiden Bristol with a shot. That is going to find the Cheektawoga logo of Hearn, who will hold on to that. Now it's going to be a big opportunity with a face-off off to the right of the goal. And he wins it, but there's nobody there to keep it in. From their own zone now, Hodgins has got to come back there to get it. Cooper Hodgins will take this from behind his own net. We'll move it over here to the other side as they look for a stretch pass on the other end. It's going to go down. Hearn is going to drop this puck and fire it around, cut off on the boards. Lead pass out here for Milosh was broken up. From their own end, drop pass by Aiden Bristol as they move it in for Logan Jackman. Over his stick, he's the lone goal scorer here for the Tours. He opened up the scoring only a couple minutes here into the game. But 4 goals for Cheektawoga. 3 of them here in this third have helped them pull away to a 4-1 lead right now. Milosh with a drop pass. Nobody there but Zent. Zent trying to get around the defender of Aiden Howard through center. Howard throws it in on his own goalie. Stopped there by Selkirk. Bristol will get it. Bristol gets knocked off to his feet behind the goal as they try and get this out of their own end. That's Aiden Bristol again after it. Getting around the defender to try and get it out of his own zone was number 44, Stano. From their own end. That's high, hard, off the glass and out. Here comes Holst after it. We'll get it over here to the other side as they look for an open lane. The pass goes over the stick, down the ice, but no icing. Austin was behind the net to try and take it away from the Toros. Here's Bristol. Now for Parker Rusler. Can't get it out. First knocked that down. Here comes a chance now for Austin to shoot it, and he was getting hooked up. Here comes a chance now for the Toros out of their own end. Here comes a shot by Giro, who takes that behind the net. From behind the goal, he bumps him off the puck. Looking for another hit there on the other side. Toros pick up that loose puck and send one to the goal. Left pad stop there as Giro's shot got blocked. Toros from their own end. Lead pass again here for Giro. Giro, shot on net. That gets stopped there by Hearn, who will hold on to that. Face-off is off to the left of the goal now. Connor Cole tried to win the draw. Harder on the boards. Tyus Salter trying to keep it in. Salter gets it back to the line. Connor Cole's shot goes in wide. Coming around the boards here for Miro. Hudson Miro tried to get to that loose puck. They'll still over here for Miro, and this one will get dropped out through center. Looking to make some moves. Turn over there to Cheektawoga as they'll pick this one back up in their own end. Clearing this away and down the ice. Back into the corner goes Tyus Salter after it now. Salter trying to pick that one up. Putting it in behind the net there for Gage Ford to try and do something here with it. Into the last minute of play here, the third period. Toros are going to fall to 0-1 here in the tournament with a game against the Kitchener Junior Rangers tonight at 9:45. And that one is going to come in offside. Face-off is right here in front of us now. It gets won there by the Toros as they try and put it in. That gets blocked on the way through. Went for the hit there was Tavish Legacy along with Aiden Howard. Here comes a chance now to bring this in. Shoots it and he fires it wide. Here was Zent trying to jam it out in front. Sent on the ice. It gets knocked down here by Holst. Holst from his own end will bring this in. Couldn't get around Jackman as it's up in the air. Here comes Holst again after it. 10 seconds left to go here in the game. Back in behind the net for Zent. Zent trying to get away from the defender on the left side. Cheektawoga just playing around with it and moving it around. They're going to skate to their first victory of the tournament with a 4-1 win over the Toros. They had to do it and come back as they trailed 1-0 after the first. But they scored a power play goal to tie things up and then pulled away in that third period after taking the lead on a two-man advantage to make it 2-1. And then two more goals after that to make it 4-1. And now it'll be one more game for game number 2 when they face off against the Kitchener Junior Rangers.